Sean McVay, a noted innovator who embraces change, looked like he became too conservative as the LA Rams opened defense of their Super Bowl title by getting their asses kicked 31-10 in a loss to the Buffalo Bills. Hi, I'm James from Faithful Angelino Sports with a rapid recap of Rams football. If you like the content that you're about to see, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We do talk Rams football. We talk all Los Angeles teams here. Josh Allen passed for 3 touchdowns, rushed for another for the Bills, who came into this season believing that they were jobbed out of a Super Bowl run. If you recall, last year, they were eliminated in an overtime loss to Kansas City, at Kansas City, where they didn't even get a chance to touch the ball because of overtime rules. They lost the coin flip. For the Rams, honestly, this is what it's like to have a target on your back against a team with a chip on its shoulder. Cooper Kupp caught 13 passes for 128 yards and the only touchdown for a Rams team that, in my opinion, was far too vanilla for the occasion. They tried to establish the run on first down, and they often failed. They attempted the rush 6 of 8 times on first down to start every possession. When the Bills would shut that down, that would mean that as a result, the Rams would find themselves on 2nd and long, 3rd and long, which meant Buffalo knew what was coming. As a result, the Bills sacked Matthew Stafford 7 times. 7. Von Miller, who left the Rams to play for Buffalo, got him twice in his return to LA. As a result also, Stafford threw 3 interceptions. There was a lack of, in my opinion, urgency to the Rams offense, definite lack of creativity. Consider this. The Rams, who not only went out of their way to establish a conservative running game, they went out last year and they signed Allen Robinson to be their opposite receiver, opposite of Cooper Kupp. The idea being is that if you have an elite wide receiver on the other side, like they did with Odell Beckham Jr. last year, it takes the pressure off of Kupp. Where was Allen Robinson all night? I only saw him with 1 catch. I believe with conviction also that this is a team that very much looked like it rested its starters for the entire preseason. Now, I admit going into the game, I believe the Rams would win. The reason that I believe the Rams would win was primarily due to history. Sean McVay is 5-0 in season openers. Defending champions had won 7 of the last 8 season openers. That's all gone for the Rams. When was the last time the Rams looked this unfocused, this confused? By the way, Sean McVay had never been under 500 in his career, ever, until now. I expected the post-game press conference that McVay will accept responsibility for the loss, and honestly, he deserves a lot of it. You could, because McVay, by the way, runs the offense. Now, you might be able to point the finger at the defense and say that they stunk up the joint, but did they really? They forced 4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, interceptions, one by Terrell Lewis, another by Troy Hill. It was, in my opinion, again, the Rams' offense. Their rushing totals, they attempted to carry the ball 18 times and they gained just 52 yards. That's 2.9 yards per carry. That simply won't work. For the other score for the Rams, Matt Gay kicked a 57-yard field goal at the buzzer at halftime. The Rams at that point had rallied from a 10-0 deficit to tie at halftime. Things looked good then. They just didn't have anything in the second half. The Rams now have a long time to try to figure out what to do for their next game. They will welcome the Atlanta Falcons to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, September 18th. But again, there was not a whole lot of good you could take from this game. Now, if you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, don't forget to like and subscribe to Faithful Angelinos. We definitely talk Rams football here. Thank you for watching. I'm James. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Faithful Angelinos is a Kian Corta El Queso production. Take care.